too real, hit him with a rhythm rhyme. Tim song, cause it's cold in the wintertime.
3, 2, 1. What's going on, y'all? Brad Stevens here for another edition. Well, something special called Take 5. Take 5, something we're doing new. HT, what's going on, brother?
Man, let me tell you. But you go first.
All right. So the idea is that we take 5 minutes and talk about like a trailer, movie, something associated in a film. And today we're going to talk about the new trailer for West Side Story. Okay, West Side Story. I'm going to start the timer now. Here we go. Have 5 minutes. 5 minutes. 3, 2, 1. All right, there we go. HD. I love this trailer for West Side Story, right? And of course, as soon as it starts off, whistle, that classic whistle. West Side Story is such a classic film. Like, the first movie came out back in '61, like before we were born, whatever the case may be. But it's such a classic film that the trailer is about 1 minute and 40 seconds long, but it feels like it's broken into 2 parts. And as soon as it starts, you know exactly what's going on. It's so menacing, beginning of the trailer. And I love the trailer overall, and it sounds weird saying I love a trailer, right? But I love that first scene, that scene where the Sharks and the Jets eventually square off, and there's this overhead shot looking down. You see Steven Spielberg's name, and they're all backlit. I wonder how they got that shot. They're all backlit, so the shadows are in front of them, and it covers Steven Spielberg's name. And there's something about that shot. This film just has a bigness to it. I know that's not even a word, a bigness to it. Even on my laptop and on my desktop, it's a sense that I have to see this movie in theaters. Like West Side Story and Candyman, I've been waiting to see for the last 1,000 years. These are films I definitely want to see in a theater. And then when it cuts to black and the beautiful, there's a place for a starts up. It's like a second part of the trailer, and it's like a sense of beauty to it. The colors, the costumes, the dancing, even the violence itself has a great degree of beauty to it. And it's like, man, and it was great seeing Rita Moreno in the film, and just looking at some of the shots, like the shot where the Jets are running, how Steven Spielberg got that shot was amazing. And when Officer Krupke, I think he's at the top of the film, is walking and the camera is following behind him, you get to see that Steven Spielberg is a cinematic master, man. And so I'm just really inspired looking at this film. I can't wait to see this film. I talked about it quick, fast, and hurry. I still got a lot of time left, so I'll wrap it up. So for me, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing this movie trailer, and I would give it a thumbs up in the theaters. Well, I had to wait to see the movie, but I'm hoping the movie is just as good as the trailer, okay? That's my spiel, okay? Stop the clock. We still have some time left, but now we're going to start the clock again, reset it, and HD going to talk a little bit about it. You can talk as long as you want to talk, man, okay? You ready? All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
I guess it's my time, and I won't need 5 minutes to tell you that this trailer is dope. Let me just say this. If you love the classic story of Romeo and Juliet, these folks against these folks because of this and that, you'll love this story. The trailer is moving, and that's how trailers should be. Paced with some speed in it, some chase scenes, some conflict going back and forth, and the overhead shot, as you mentioned. And these things are obviously in the movie. And so, yeah, the trailer is moving, and it made it very interesting. And I definitely want to see the movie. And secondly, the name Steven Spielberg is attached to this film. And not only is it attached, but he's involved. And so obviously, it's going to be a great project to see. So I'm looking forward to seeing this. Now, the first West Side Story took me some decades to see. And then once I finally sat and watched it, I appreciated it for what it was. And Rita Moreno, right? Huh? What can you say? She's classically attached to this film. So I want to see it because she's in it. So Steven Spielberg, action-packed trailer. It's moving. The film is going to be moving. And so I'm interested to see what the end product is. Steven Spielberg. And so that's my time, but I'll end it with a thumbs up on the trailer.
All right, so thumbs up from Brad Stevens, a thumbs up from HD. We did it quicker than 5 minutes, but it's all good, baby. So what do we have coming up on the Harold and Brad show, man? The Harold and Brad podcast. What's coming up?
Well, coming up real soon is an interview with a legend in the acting field. He's out in LA, then sometimes he's out in New York, and he's been out in New York for the last 8 seasons doing our favorite show, Brad.
A Blacklist.
Blacklist. That's right.
Yeah.
Blacklist. And he's graciously sat down to do an interview on the Harold and Brad Windy City Filmmakers podcast because he's from Chicago. And let me tell you, he's a real good guy. I mean, when I was out there looking for my next place, he says, Harold, you can stay at my place and watch my building. I was like,
good stuff.
Thank you. So he's genuinely that real person that you meet, and you'll get a chance to hear him and appreciate his realness and his knowledge of the industry and of acting, because we really got into some philosophy when we did this interview. And it could have went on for another half an hour, but we got what we have, and it was enjoyable. At the end, he was like, that's it, we're done.
And of course, we're talking about the super talented Harry Lennox, right?
Harry Lennox.
Harry Lennox. Yeah. Right. So we got that coming up and much, much more. But until next time, as always.
Wait. You got to talk about the next person that's coming up a month.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to forget that.
Yeah. We have the incredible Michael Govier.
Yes. Hey, the Oscar-nominated, Oscar-winning Michael Govier. We'll be interviewing him this week. Yes.
For a second time. We interviewed him prior to being nominated, and now we're interviewing him after he took the trophy home. I hope he brings it with him.
Yes. Well, tell you what, for Brad Stevens and
Harold Dennis,
that was our take 5, really like take 4 or 3, but it's all good. Until next time, as always, dream big, dare to be great. We out of here. Peace.
Ooh la la. Yes.